Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble, 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe and everything you need to know about me. It's in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. It's not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on my channel. You really want to see what's up, okay? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your support. Collective needs to know. Collective needs to know. Okay. That's a lot of cards here. A lot of cards here. First card we have here, collective, is justice. You or someone around you could have Libra in placement in your chart. There could be someone who does not want you to have justice. There could be someone very upset, but you are receiving it because it is due to you and for you. Okay, all right. I was about to say to spirit, say let them know it's for them. You are someone who is hardworking. Maybe there's a situation you have been treated unfairly. This could be something pertaining to a job. Maybe you've been treated unfair. Maybe you could be going through some kind of litigation procedure with your job. Maybe you're suing. Maybe you felt you were mistreated on in your workplace or space wherever you work or were employed at. Okay, maybe you were laid off or terminated for reasons that weren't revealed to you. You feel that you were wrongfully terminated, but you're receiving justice. You may have received an approval for some kind of settlement or an option to return back to work. And there could be someone just very, as I look at this picture here, very disturbed by this. This could be someone in authority that is representing maybe the HR or the company that you work for. They are determined to make sure you don't get what is due to you, but the facts have been proven. You could also be someone who has a good record at work, someone who is like, you don't have any write-ups, you show up on time, you don't call in. I'm also picking up you could be someone or the type of person that even shows up to work when you don't feel well. This is something that people know about you, whether you work in a corporate setting, in a warehouse, okay, clerical work, okay. Okay, some kind of office setting. This could be something that people know about you. Your coworkers know this about you. Management knows this about you. But they could be kind of like slander your character, make you come off as a bad person, but it's just not possible. Okay. This court proceeding could have happened very rapidly and swiftly. It was not long and drawn out. Everything was very clear. There could have been people trying to gather to try to get some kind of negative evidence on you, but there was nothing to be found. I'm also picking up someone was trolling social media to find something negative on you, even if it was something like an old photo. You know how people post photos of like family gatherings and they're having a good time. Well, they were even looking for anything. You being inebriated, or maybe you dressed a certain way, okay, male or female. They were looking for anything on social media that they can find. Yeah, people were gathering to try to make sure that you either don't get your job back or win the settlement. I'm also picking up you do not want to return and you're not planning on returning. This could have been part of the settlement. You're receiving the money, but they're also offering for you to return if you choose to do so. But I'm picking up you're not interested and you're like, no, just give me my money. No. Okay. And so there's a lot of good things happening for you. This amount of money that is coming through is enough money actually for you to invest. And, if used wisely, could last you for a long time. If used wisely, could last you and set you up for a long time. Okay. So right now, there's a lot of energy on you. There's a lot of eyes on you as well. There's nothing to fear here. But Spirit is saying be mindful of keeping your business to yourself when it comes to your finances. Your family may be aware that you are receiving this money. Be mindful of sharing your business with anyone. It's nobody's business how much you're getting, what you got in the bank, what your plans are. Keep those things to yourself. Keep those things to yourself. I'm being told to repeat it. So somebody is really anxious and wants to brag. Do not do any bragging, okay? Because the sun is shining on you. You're having that dreamy energy right now. You're very happy. You're feeling good. Um, I'm hearing for the first time in your life, maybe this is your first time having this amount of money in your possession. So you could be overly excited, like extremely excited, like you can't sleep at night. You have butterflies in your stomach. You want to talk and tell somebody so bad, but Spirit is saying you're going to have to keep this to yourself. You're going to have to be quiet, collective. I'm not saying not to purchase anything. I'm not saying don't take a vacation. We're not saying don't purchase a house or a car. You do not owe anyone an obligation. I'm talking to an adult here, and you know who you are. You do not owe anybody any explanation. You're not obligated. You don't to give people explanations of what you're doing. Whatever you want to do it, but do not announce it or share your plans with anyone. Do not have people going with you to the bank. This is for somebody that really needs to hear this. Do not have people going with you to your bank. You can live your life and be around people. Do not have your bank statements laying around your house or in your car and in your glove department, and you're hanging out with friends and they done swiped your mail. This is for somebody who is too open. That's not for everybody. That message is for somebody who is too open. You're out here all willy-nilly. This is an extreme large sum of money, and if you do right with it, it can set you up for a long time. You can shop and buy whatever you want. No one said you couldn't shop. But you don't need to announce it. Keep your business to yourself. If you love yourself, you will protect yourself with the 7 of coins. You don't need anyone around you being deceitful or causing you any kind of event or situation where you have to start all over from the ground up. This money that you are receiving is due to you. You are a hard worker. You're somebody who never calls off. Whatever this reason was for them terminating you, they were in the wrong. And this is the energy of people at your job missing you, even the people in management, even like HR. Like I said, you're someone who had perfect attendance. It's possible. Yes, there's people out there with perfect attendance who never call off. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. So be mindful. Don't allow anyone to get you geeked or excited, hanging out with friends, and allow that dark, shadow energy to come in and have you doing things that isn't wise. Okay. Be mindful. Put your money in the bank. Use a debit card. Set boundaries and keep your business to yourself. You don't have to be afraid or in fear. You just have to use your knowledge. You have to apply any and all wisdom you have ever learned in life about protecting yourself. Okay? You do not need to buy friendship. You do not need to buy love. Whoever was dealing with you prior to this, I'm pretty sure they'll still be around. Okay, so you do not need to announce or let anyone know what you have just to keep them, in your company. That's the message. That's what somebody needs to hear it. If they're going to be there, they're going to be a friend, they will be there. Not even share your business with family. When it comes to money, people change, even family, and it can get very sticky. I don't want to say dangerous, but it could get very sticky. Be careful. I just talked about using wisdom or all knowledge you have ever learned in life about protecting yourself and being wise. Okay? People will cross you, even people who are supposed to protect you, even if it's a parental figure, okay, or someone you trust. Don't allow anyone to come in and destroy the favor, the blessing, and opportunity that you are receiving. Because there are people who are going to be sitting around and not liking it. There are people who are going to be discussing you. But if you keep your business to yourself and not discuss your plans or your finances, you will be fine. You will be fine. You can enjoy life and just move on. But there is someone who is going to be sitting around. Looks like someone maybe you used to work with, maybe you used to have lunch with every day. The fact that you're not there, there will be people dwelling on what happened. Somehow, I'm pretty sure, you know how jobs are. They're like Peyton's place. You know how jobs are. It will get back that you won. They won't know the amount. I'm picking up, the judge may tell them not to disclose that to anyone for certain reasons, but they will know that you won somehow, some way. But that does not mean you have to share your business. If anyone asks you any questions, collective, don't confirm it. You can tell them none of their business and leave it like that. Don't confirm it. Oh, I heard you got 500,000. I wouldn't confirm it. I probably would say none of your. I can't say that on the tube and you. There are people who are going to feel jealous and envious. This could be old co-workers, this energy here, who wants to, who were once friends or associates of yours. I'm picking up someone you used to have lunch with, like a best friend or, a favorite co-worker. When they show up, you're going to have a good day. One of those kind of work friends, okay? They're going to be a little jealous. They're going to be a little envious. They know you're going to be somewhere, probably on a yacht with your foot up, or vacationing somewhere, maybe having drinks and talking and, running their mouths. And so, regardless of what people may approach you and say to you, I heard you won this, that. Spirit is saying, don't confirm it. Someone's going to approach you because they're going to want to confirm that you won and they want to know how much. Tell them none of their business or say nothing at all. Meanwhile, you are in the energy of the Empress, very abundant, very loving and nurturing. Pour into yourself. This blessing is for you. This money is for you. You don't owe anyone anything. And if you start, passing out, being free-hearted or, being overgiving, you will deplete yourself and you will regret it. So it's best just to, if you choose to assist someone or help someone, be mindful, okay? Because once you begin that habit, that trend, more and more people, this is a large sum of money, collective, more and more people will come. More and more people will need help. More and more people will have their hand out. More and more people will talk about what they did for you 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Confirmation. Do not allow them to come into your life and deplete you or have you starting from scratch. Is there anything else collective needs to know about winning this settlement, this lawsuit? Anything regarding protecting themselves? Is there anything else they need to know? A lot of money reads, a lot of good positive money reads. Okay. Yeah. With the hanged man here, you've been, waiting for this day for a while, and now you can come out of the position. You have the enlightenment, you have the courage. This is for you. They keep saying that this is for you and no one else. This is for you and no one else. Yeah, this is for you and no one else. You've been very strong and courageous through it all. Okay, but there are people, just as her neck is turned, who are watching, who are in observance, watching, having conversations about you, reminiscing that you're not there anymore. They may hear that your position is up for hire. That's really going to stir the pot. So there may be some people you may have to cut off. And when I say cut off, I'm not saying to call anyone and curse them out. You may have to no longer talk to them for your peace of mind. That's for somebody, just for your peace of mind, collective. Because with the Two of Coins, people will have excuses, to approach you, and they will have a lot of expectations on you. And Spirit does not want you being overburdened or tricked, tricked out of your money, honey. They want you to rest and rejuvenate. Okay, the Four of Swords here. Rest and relax. You may, if you are on social media, you may have to take a break from that. Go on vacation. Not because you're running from anything, just to get away and clear your mind for a moment. Okay? Just to get away and clear your mind. And relocate also. Relocate. That was clear. Spirit is saying do that first. Relocate first and then plan you a vacation. With the Ace of Cups, overflow, abundance, okay? New life, new love, expansion of creativity, lots of joy, lots of prosperity. More than enough, and overflow, darling. Yeah, and there's going to be some people watching. And chit-chatting. Beat them at their own game, and it ain't that hard. You're going to have to let some people go. Relocate and plan the application. This concludes the read. Later.